Hey, welcome to today's update. Hello, everyone. We got a lot to talk about, but first of all, let's take a look at this. We haven't seen this in a while, have we? Temperatures below normal for much of the country. I mean, we haven't seen this for at least 30 days, guys. It's been very warm and hot, even relative to average across the country. So this is from November 28th to December 4th. So basically, starting next week, or 8 days from today, I should say, and today's the 20th. We have a big Arctic intrusion. So, with that, I will get to that in specifics, but I think there will be a lot of lake effect snow with that. Let's take a look even closer to see where this cold air originates in our 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. So, we're looking in more short term now. And again, we have a lot of cold air spilling in right from Canada, which is our source region like 90% of the time for Arctic air. So, and again, above average in the southeast. But as you can see in our 8 to 14 day outlook, even the cold air kind of chunks away at that because it's very, very, very cold air. Again, I want to take a look at the NAO because look at this. This is exactly why, to a T, I believe, in my opinion, why we're getting this cold air is because the NAO is so negative, and that directly corresponds with the eastern half of the USA getting cold and snowier than normal conditions, or at least more than active conditions. It's not always snow; it could be rain, but the pattern is usually more active when you have a negative NAO. It is expected to go positive, but I'm optimistic that it will stay negative. I just have this gut feeling in me. Um, let's take a look at our NCEP model forecast, and we're going to take a look at the next 2 weeks of weather, and I'm going to kind of skim through it, and if I find anything interesting, I'll comment on that. So again, a lot of cold air in Canada, a lot of warm air down south. This is going to 3 days from now, and here's where things really get interesting by November 26th, so around Thanksgiving time. We have a lot of cold air kind of percolating in the northern part of the USA. It's not strong enough yet as of November 28th to fully intrude the USA with Arctic air, but that changes as we head into this early December. It does get a little bit warmer, but I mean, so to sum it up, we have a pattern where we have a lot of ripe conditions for cold and snow to occur over the USA, and this is very big, unusual news because a lot of the models and forecasters were forecasting a warm winter. And keep in mind, maybe that's why I haven't released my winter forecast yet, because I wanted to get more information. So mine comes out on the 25th through the 28th. So, but again, let's close off with our GFS 10-day snowfall forecast and take a look at that and see what that has for us. Over the next 10 days, again, we have the setup there. So, what I'm trying to say is, I don't want you to just look at this chart and say, okay, this is what we're getting, because there's more to it than that. There's the why behind the what. And basically, the why as to why we're seeing this type of pattern is we have energy in the atmosphere, an active MJO, and we have the cold with the negative NAO. So again, this makes sense. So you always want to line up the why to the what. That we're seeing 7 inches of snow in Montana. The mountains in the west are getting up to 27 inches. The Rockies, and even at right north of Texas, there in Kansas, we're getting up to 10 inches of snow. Also in the Mid Atlantic, up to a foot of snow. The whole state of Pennsylvania, nearly, well, basically over a foot of snow in many areas. Ohio too, picking up on some of the action. So yeah, the pattern is definitely there, guys, for an active. I would say I'm gonna be as bold as to say an active 30 days, a month of winter snow and cold weather ahead. So that is my forecast and my talk on things. I will have my preliminary winter forecast. I'm sorry, my winter forecast, my actual winter forecast on the 25th through the 28th. So stay tuned. Take care. Bye bye.